Tired of feeling like you're spinning all the plates in your design business and at any moment they could all come crashing down? Are you feeling like you're so close to breaking through to the next level, but those consistent projects still aren't flowing your way? Are you ready to finally take your business from a hobby to 100K and beyond? Then welcome to the Six Figure Designer Podcast. I'm talking all the techniques you need in your design business to start paying yourself, get great clients, and finally break through that 5-figure ceiling. Well, hey, everybody. I am so excited to talk to you over the next couple episodes on some of the details that are going to be happening in my upcoming Naples Experience. You may have caught episode 94, where I talk about the overview of what this is, but the Naples Experience, this is our second annual one, and it's an event that I ran last year, and I'm running it again this year in the town that I live in, which is beautiful, Naples. And for those of you that are part of the Luxury Client Academy, you get to come to this 2.5-day event for free, except for hotel and airfare. You get to come and do all the things that we're going to do for free. But if you're not in the Luxury Client Academy, of course, you can sign up at any time before the event and come for free, which is pretty cool. And have all that wrapped up into 9 months of coaching with me about how to get better projects and better clients. So it's a really pretty amazing deal. In fact, someone who's coming already said to me, I can't believe that this is free because this is incredible. So what I want to do over the next couple episodes is I want to talk to you guys about what's going to be happening each of the days so you can get an idea of what it's going to be like to be at this event. And again, we just have so much fun during this time. It's like we're combining the best of both worlds. We're combining sun and water and sand and palm trees, along with business and networking and collaboration and brainstorming and all the things that inspiration, aspiration, like there's so many things that are wrapped up in this neat little package that we call the Naples Experience. That's why I just love it so much and why I'm so excited about it. And I hope that that excitement is contagious because it is a super fun event. So the first thing I want to talk about is what you're going to experience on day one. So if you've never flown into Naples before, actually you would fly into Fort Myers, which is the Southwest Florida International Airport, which is a little bit of a misnomer only because you would think this would be some huge airport. Our airport here is so adorable. We have 30 gates and you literally get off the plane and you see the beautiful white terrazzo floors and inset with seashells and things like that. You're going to see, so on display, most airports maybe have on display like a car or something for sale. We have boats. So we have boats on display in our airport that you can buy from various dealers. So when you step off the plane, first of all, you get hit with that beautiful, warm, tropical air. And you have stepped into a different place. And so the nice thing about that is that our airport is so easy to navigate. So when you come into town, you already feel like you have been put on vacation. And then the funny thing is, even when you go home from this event, you're going to see that getting through security is so cute and easy and just a breeze. So it's actually a very enjoyable experience. So the moment you touch down in the area, you're going to see your shoulders relax. You're going to take a deep breath and you're going to really realize that you're away from the hustle and bustle of the office and you're going to have an opportunity to meet some incredible people, to learn some incredible things, and to also unwind and relax and have a great time. So the minute you get here, it's already a much slower pace. So when you get here and you get to the airport, of course, we have all the wonderful things that you would need in any decent sized city. So you're going to easily be able to get an Uber or a car or rent a car if you wanted to get to the hotel in downtown Naples. So all of that's going to be super easy. There's not going to be a million people, and it's all very relaxed. So if you're concerned at all about that, don't be, because it's really low key here and super easy to navigate. So that's like the very first impression that you're going to have. Of course, you're probably going to fly over the Gulf and see the beautiful water. So it's all good. It's like vacation and business all at the same time. It's pretty cool. So that's on Wednesday, 6/4. And if I haven't mentioned it, the dates of the event is Wednesday to Friday, June 4th to June 6th. And we are going to really, get a lot done in a very short period of time. So you know how I always talk about the small and mighty business? We're going to have a small and mighty event here in Naples, in the Naples Experience. You're going to have a great time, and you're going to really be able to bring some things back to your business come that following week. So I also want to tell you a couple fun facts about Naples that you might not know, which might make it a little more appealing as well. So Naples is known to have more millionaires per capita than any other city in Florida. So it's a pretty fabulous place to be. And one of the things that we joke about here in Naples is it's the biggest small town you'll ever visit. So it's a relatively good-sized town. It's about 300,000 people, but it reads like a small town. I mean, for me, being here for over 20 years, I feel like there's lots of traffic and things like that. But when people come from other areas, they're like, this is nothing. Like, I don't even know what this is. This isn't traffic. So it has this feel very comfortable, very relaxed, very welcoming. Everyone's super nice. So that's the beauty of this little town. And we also have more millionaires per capita than any other city in Florida. So we're doing pretty good here. And that's going to tie into some of the things that we get to see during this event, because we're going to go do some home tours. So let's keep that in mind as we get into the details over the next couple episodes about the things that we're going to do every day. But we're just on day one. So you just arrived. You got the smell of the salt air. You get to see some palm trees, and we're getting into it. The other thing is that Naples is a hub for arts and culture, with so many art galleries and museums, and it was even named the #1 small art town in America by author John Villani. So because we have so many millionaires here, and millionaires tend to be very, very philanthropic, there's a lot of money spent on the arts, on entertainment. And also, we have a lot of incredible events here. In fact, in every February, we have this event called the Naples Wine Festival, where people fly in from all over the world. Chefs come in from all over the world. Wine connoisseurs come from all over the world. And they descend on this little town with all their private jets. And they do events, fundraising. They have private dinners, vintner dinners, things like that. And they raise over a weekend like $20-some million for local charities here. So it's a very philanthropic town. And so they do put a lot of money into the arts here. So as a designer, it's a pretty fun place to be as well for that. And then the third fun fact is that Naples has 30 or more miles of coastline, and some of the beaches are ranked among the best in the country. So the nice thing about it is that the beaches are not overcrowded. I could literally go to the beach during the week and there would be maybe one other person there. It's incredible. It's a feeling like none other, where you feel like you have a private, pristine beach all to yourself. So that's pretty cool. And in fact, our hotel's going to be pretty close to the beach. In fact, our hotel's going to be on the water. So we're going to be talking about that next, which is pretty exciting. But there's just a couple little fun facts about Naples. And again, I just want to tell you, if you're part of the Luxury Client Academy, you get a ticket to this event for free. And we haven't even gotten into the meat and bones of all the incredible things that we're going to do. You just, touch down in Naples and are making your way to the hotel. So I do want to tell you briefly about the hotel. It's called the Hyatt House. It's all the way downtown, very close to, or actually, it's on a street called Fifth Avenue here. And our Fifth Avenue is sort of like the main drag in downtown Naples, where we have beautiful shopping, small vendors, incredible restaurants. The hotel's actually right next to marina, so it is on the water. We have a view of several shopping areas, but they actually look so incredible at night. They're all lit up, and it's just literally like looks like a postcard. In fact, I sent an email out to, if you're on my list, you may have seen it, where there's a picture of a beautiful set of buildings and water and some boats and things like that. Like, that's the view you're going to see from the hotel. So let's get into the hotel a little bit. You walk into this beautiful Hyatt House, and just soaring ceilings, really cool architecture and interesting things going on in there. In fact, there's like anemones or some kind of anemone lighting going on coming down in the lobby. It's really pretty cool. And so as a designer, you're going to really appreciate that. There's some great places to sit and hang out. There's, believe it or not, we got our fireplaces here. I know y'all are going to think that's weird, but we love the atmosphere of fireplaces. So there's going to be a fireplace in the lobby. There's, of course, like a place to buy a couple little things if you have forgotten something. So that's great. Oh, and I have been able to negotiate such an incredible price for the hotel. It's a very well priced for each night. It includes parking if you're bringing a car, if you're renting a car. So we got parking waves, so we get free parking. You're going to get free breakfast in the morning at the hotel, which is really, really cool. And one of the nice things about the hotel as well is that the breakfast area has a bunch of tables and chairs there, so they don't close that off once breakfast is done. So we get to sit there if we wanted to, hang out there. And of course, they have a beautiful little restaurant and bar, really fun. They have some metal fish on the wall. It's just really, really cool. And that's the indoor bar area. And then of course, there's an outdoor bar with like beautiful seating that you're overlooking the pool area. And there's also a water view too. So that's pretty cool from that standpoint. And, some of the rooms do overlook the water, which is really, really cool. So hopefully if you decide to come and you get the information from me and get your room blocked, you're going to get an incredible price, lots of things included, and then, maybe even a water view. So once you get and decide to come to the event, of course, I'm going to give you all the information about the hotel. So you get to look at the really cool pictures. So the pool actually overlooks the water, which is really, really interesting. And I love that. And you're going to be able to see some sunsets from there, which is going to be great. And the first evening, we're going to be toasting to us being together, to embarking on the next 2.5 days together. So we're going to create a signature cocktail for the event, and we're talking about what that is. And then we're also going to be creating a signature mocktail as well, because I'm a mocktail girl. I love a good mocktail. So we're going to offer both of those things, which I think is going to be really, really cool. And the hotel has like a little boardwalk outside. So we're going to get to hang out there right by the water, just greet each other, get to know each other, hang out, just really, like I said, get your shoulders to just relax, to kind of ease into this event. I noticed last year we had created something to do the very first night, like somewhere we had to be, not just hanging out and having some light bites and some cocktails, but we had to be somewhere. And it just caused a lot of stress for people, and they were already stressed. Like, you know how hard it is to get out of the office for anything, for any length of time anyway. And, by the way, I want you guys to also be thinking about this. Yes, you're getting out of the office, but you're still working. This is part of owning a business, is not head down doing drawings all the time. Like, there's business development, how to improve. And this time is as important, if not more important, than doing, project work. So I know that it's hard to get out of the office. I know it's really stressful. And so I want you guys to have some time to transition from that frenetic pace of just not only day-to-day life, but also to, getting out of the office to go somewhere for a couple days. So I want that first event to just be a place where you can literally just start to relax. Take the blood pressure down, realize you're in a beautiful place, appreciate that you're around a great group of people and designers, and know that everyone's going to be very welcoming, and we can't wait to help each other, and I can't wait to meet you and get to know you and your business a little bit better, and then just have a good time. I mean, why not learn about how to be a better designer and run a better business and have an incredible time, of inspirational and aspirational time, and enjoy being around other creatives who are trying to get better at what they do. So it's that first night is really, really important to me in terms of just helping you kind of ease into the next couple days. Now, here's the other thing. If you come into town and you're like, I don't want to see anybody, I don't want to talk to anybody, that's okay too. Like, I'm totally cool with that, because I really want this experience to be something that is helpful for you. And the purpose of this first day is to kind of, again, just get you to just get in the right headspace for what we're going to be doing over the next couple days. So whatever that means for you, I'm totally cool with how you want to approach that. But as we get closer and as I kind of get a little more granular with the details, I'll be able to give you exactly where to be and what to wear, because I know so many people are always already asking me, what do we wear and what time do we need to be somewhere? I'm like, it's 2 months away. We got some time. But I know you ladies as designers want to know what the attire is and what the dress is and what's expected and all these other things, because we love to have all those details. So I will give you all of that, but just not right away. So anyway, so we get there, we chill out, we enjoy ourselves, we transition into what's coming the next day. But this is a great location here for us at this hotel, because you can walk to some places. It's very close to where we're going to be having some of our meetings. We're going to be moving around a little bit, and we are going to be doing some tours of some beautiful homes, which are going to be in that area, like on the water, near the water. So you're going to get to see all of that, which will be super inspirational. If you didn't get a chance to check out episode 94, which talks about overall what's going to happen during the Naples experience, go ahead and check that out. But I really wanted to just break down day one for you. And again, if you have any questions about if you want to come, if you want to join the Luxury Client Academy, if you just want to talk to me and say, I don't know how you can help me, but I would love for you to help me, I'm open to all of that. So my information and contact information will be in the show notes. You can always email me, but I would love to see you there in the Naples experience. I think you would have a great time, and it would really move your business forward, regardless if you're in the academy or not. But if you're thinking about it, if you're thinking about the academy, this is a pretty amazing add-on that we're doing here for you, because I want it to be overwhelmingly just something that you're just like, this is an incredible experience. And as you go through these experiences, this is what you take back to your business. How do I create this experience for my clients? How do I make the way I interact with people or builders or key referral sources or clients better? And these experiences really help us glean things and bring them back to our businesses. So again, June 4th through 6th, it's Wednesday to Friday. Oh, and one thing I want to tell you is that I did it Wednesday to Friday so that if you wanted to hang out in Naples for the weekend, you can certainly do that. I've made arrangements with the hotel to extend the rate through the weekend, which is incredible. And what I'm also going to be putting together for you guys is some fun things to do in Naples. So if you decide to stay over for the weekend, I'll give you some of my favorite things to do here. We have an incredible car collection here. We have a beautiful botanical garden here. Of course, we have the beaches, and we have several. There's several beaches that you can go to, world-class shopping, some great thrifting actually. So if you like to do that, we have all that. So there's a lot of fun things to do here that I'm going to be putting together for you if you decide to stay the weekend. So anyway, day 1 in the books, you kind of get an idea of what we're going to do at the Naples Experience. Would love to see you there. And stay tuned for the next episode where we're going to talk about day 2, which is a big day, but so much fun. You guys are going to have a great time. So check out the next episode as we talk about day 2. Talk to you soon. Take care.